What's going on, everyone? My name is Bancroft, and today we're doing another update video to kind of go over what to expect for this week. And I want to first say apologize for last week because there was intent to putting up more videos, but when I went back to go look at those videos and talking to the players who play those matches, it was completely one-sided. So I didn't put those up there. Those didn't really feel entertaining at all. It was kind of like player A was doing everything they wanted to do. Player B saw nothing that they wanted to do and ultimately just gave up. But for camera's sake, they kept on playing. So for this week, for sure, I kind of looked at videos. We do have two videos coming up when it comes to matchups. We get to see one of them with the new set 23 U7 Goku deck, and the other one will be the set 23 Zamasu deck. They are both playing, though, a Gohan U7 player. So you will see that deck twice in those videos, but I think we get to showcase kind of what the decks want to do in both these videos, so I'm kind of excited for that. I also plan on bringing out the Ragtag team kind of breakdown video, or at least the ways I've been doing them lately, and maybe I get Fluff to profile his U7 Goku deck later in the week as well. And yeah, that kind of covers what to expect for this week. If there's anything else I could kind of throw in there, I will. Maybe I'll kind of go over U6 if you guys want to see as well. Let me know in the comments down below what deck you want me to pivot to next when it comes to my breakdown profiles. Moving over to the Erratas that we kind of got, I think on Thursday it was, at least December 8th. Kind of expected these, and to be told, I'm not mad at some of these. So the first one they kind of touched base was the Frieza Evil Warrior of Universe 7. I think this was justified. The fact that this had an activate main that was up to 1 was ridiculous, so forcing you to have to switch one of your Universe 7 cards to rest mode to get to re-stand this card, I think is what it needed in the first place, and I'm glad that we are getting that. The next one is just kind of touch basing on the championship, Black Smoke Dragon. It doesn't have a specified cost. It's not supposed to be there. It was a mistake. Nothing big on that one. But the next one we want to go over is the Son Goku leader for set 23. The errata here was previously you switch up to one Yellow Son Goku card in rest mode. To rest mode. They fixed it to specify switch up to one of your Son Goku cards to rest mode. That was always what it was meant to be. Obviously, translation issues occur, and certain words were omitted. Here's the fix. And I do know a lot of people weren't happy about this. I'm not angry about it. I don't think it hurts it too much, but maybe I'm not the most experienced with the deck as right now. Maybe that was like a huge thing against like the mirror matches or something. But I think that's a fine justification. And then the last one we kind of got wasn't dropped in a normal means, such as like on the Facebook, how they at least the Facebook page itself, but it was kind of brought up in one of the Discords, and it was the ruling of Bursting Rage, and their direction of it following the Supreme Kai of Time Disruptor logic, where the cards that are already in play or the cards are affected by this card's effect when it hits play. So if you activate it and then your opponent plays cards afterwards, those cards are free to do as they please. This one I feel like has most people on. This one I feel like has the most talked about, where a lot of people are like, this is stupid, or a lot of people are like, this is fine. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. To me, looking at the new rules the way it is, yeah, I don't think maybe that was the best idea, but looking at it over, I'm okay with that. But who am I, right? Let me know in the comments if you actually like the ruling of Bursting Rage. And the last few things I kind of want to touch base on, let's kind of move back over to Fusion Worlds. I'm not saying this is the game that's going to take over, but this is Dragon Ball related content until we get newer stuff for Masters. I'm going to touch base on these cards, but I'm not going to go into the full breakdown, obviously. But I do want to point out that there are a total of and this is within a week of reveals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 skillless cards that were announced already. It looks like we're probably getting 2 to 3 for each color, which I think is kind of how set 1 and 2 kind of start out. We obviously now get like 1 to 2 per color as well now, but just starting out, it's like, oh, here's a bunch of skillless colors. Now, granted, in the typical Dragon Ball fashion, these are the cheap cards, but I do want to point out that the 2 cost is a 20k battle card. The 4 costs is a 30k battle card. 4 costs 30k, so we're going to see that's the pattern they're kind of keeping with on that theme. 1 cost Zamasu is a 15k, so nothing too fancy there. And on the pool, I was pretty much correct on that one. It is switch this card to rest mode, look at the top card of your deck, reveal it, freeze the army card, and a special trait added to your hand. We have the Tian for 4 energy on green. If you want to get rid of a life, then you can KO one of your opponent's battle cards and cost 4. But if you pay 5 energy, you can just choose one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it with a Gohan. I don't think Tian's going to be the best bet unless you're trying to get that last like hit in for victory and you just want to pop a blocker, maybe. I don't know. We did have the Khalifa. Which I like about this one is we're seeing that we're going to probably get some form of Veggies deck back again, at least for Fusion Worlds, because if those of you who know Veggies from early on, it was a deck that was very consistent for kind of playing a card. Then you get to play more cards afterwards. So looking at this 5-drop Khalifa, where on play draw you play up to 1 Kel with a cost of 3 from your hand. So we're going to probably get some more Veggie synergy there again. And already we are getting promos. They dropped the promo pack. And there's a Goku. If your leader is awakened, this card gets plus 5k, so it's a 25k for 2 energy. We have the Vegeta, where 3 energy, activate me, this card, 1 card from your hand. This card gets plus 15k, so makes him a 35k. The Broly for 6 energy is a 40k crit. We have the 2-drop Frieza, which is a blocker. And then when blocking, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, energy costs 2 or less, and switches to rest mode. Yellow is going to be disgusting in this deck, in this Fusion World set 1, I feel like. And then another red card, which is activate main, choose one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 15,000 power for the turn. Then, if your leader is awakened, the chosen card gets additional 10. So for 2 energy, you're popping a card for your negative card by 25k. But yeah, these are the first 5 promos they kind of dropped. And the last card for Fusion World I want to touch base on is the Frost. For 3 energy, it has a permanent. Your opponent's battle cards with 20,000 power or less can't attack. So if you get this card on board turn 3 and you don't swing with it, you can just leave it sitting there. It's practically telling your opponent, hey, those smaller cards, just combo them off. They're useless against me right now. And maybe it forces your opponent to spend more energy to play out bigger cards, and then for you to go in with a bunch of smaller cards afterwards. But yeah, that's kind of the Fusion World reveals. I mean, there's a few more. I've shown them all in the as I've talked about them off and on. Yeah, like I said, it's a very simplified game of Masters. We already knew that. Nothing special. I will continuously every week do a little bit touch base on these cards by myself, unless I finally get someone else to join me these videos for a bit. And yeah, I think that covers it. This is a very short video than what I normally do. I think it's like maybe 8 minutes, if that. So yeah, like if you like these quick updates, let me know. If you want me to do more in-depth things, talk about what I'm working on in the background, let me know as well. Yeah, but I think that's it. This is like a super short video. Nothing much to kind of cover today. Yeah, bye.